Welcome to Castaway the Tundra. I'm your game master and frozen treat, Grant. Before we get started with our third exciting episode, allow me to introduce you to the game we're playing and our exciting raffle prizes. We're playing Castaway by Afterthought Committee. This season, our show is sponsored by the fine folks at Plus One XP. Plus One XP is running a special sale for our entire run of Castaway, so you can head on over to plus1xp.com and use Tundra to get 10% off any purchase. Proceeds from which will go to benefiting this season's charity, Feeding America. Now, before we begin, we're 3 episodes deep. A lot of stuff has happened, but just in case this is your first time joining us, which is completely fine to do, let me tell you that we are playing a survival game where player death and player versus player combat is on the table. Please see a list of content warnings in the chat by typing !CW and take care of yourself accordingly. Next, a quick guide to how the rules of our game work. There are 2 things to be aware of. The first are our stats. They are physical and mental fortitude. Each character has a modifier in these stats, as well as a special skill in each stat. Our players started this game with a D12, but some shit has happened since then. It's because they have taken conditions. A condition can range from anything physical, like injury or hunger, or mental, like stress and panic. Anytime they take a condition, they will drop their die down to the next lowest one. If they take 5 conditions, their character dies. You will see on the overlay in the top left corner what die your favorite castaway is on, and in the top right corner how many +1s they've had donated to them. Keep these in mind when you're trying to help your favorites. We are raising funds for Feeding America. Tons of people were impacted by the recent government shutdown, and wouldn't you know it, those bastards are still at it. So we're going to keep raising money for Feeding America. We encourage you to donate not just for this wonderful cause, but to also change the game. Our donors tonight have the following options. If you donate a minimum of $5, you are entered into our weekly giveaway. More on this in a bit. $10 will add +1 to a future roll for a player. $20 will heal a condition of a player. $25 will give them a secret advantage. And every time we earn an additional $100, I will inflict a random condition on a random player. And you may note that our current donation board is standing at a cool $1,115 for Feeding America, which means we crossed the $1,100 threshold in the week we were off camera. We're going to hurt someone immediately tonight. We'll have 2 winners in tonight's raffle. If you donate at least $5, you'll be entered to win a chain mail dice bag from Junk Mail, which is run by our Season 1 winner, Becky. You will receive a bag in either Iagapis Blue or Ursus Purple. In addition, both winners tonight will be receiving stickers from our friends over at the hit actual play show, All Our Faults from Tabletop Tailspinners Network. In addition, 2 of our players tonight, Mags and Hamna, who play Dennis and Aza, are also going to be matching the donations they receive and donating it to their own local food banks, details for which can be found in the chat. And now, with all of that out of the way, welcome back, Team Iagapis and Team Ursus. We're going to be addressing you both at the same time, although you are still both in your individual camps. A brief recap of week 2. You lost 2 players last week. They're both Team Ursus players. We said goodbye to Amanda, Indiana, and we said goodbye to Tessa. You've been told that the merge is coming, and with the merge comes the traditional castaway auction. But things are a little different this time around. You are not being brought to your challenge location. No, you are going to be asked to find it. For in each of your camps, you have received a team of dogs on a dog sled. 1 for each of you. And those dogs are going to come with instructions. I see your faces, Cass. Yes, you can name your dogs.
I'm going to name you Balto.
Good to have you, Dave. Let me tell you how the dog sleds work. So what you're going to do is you're going to mount your sled and you're going to mush your way through the frozen tundra in the hopes of finding the challenge site. The challenge site is a nice warm cabin here today, folks. So you're going to have a nice cozy challenge for a change. The first thing you're going to have to do is make a mental check to see if you can read the map you've been given. If you pass that check, then you get to make a physical roll to see if you can mush your dogs to glory. The DV for both of those is going to be a DV of, if I can read my notes and understand what I was getting at here when I wrote this challenge. There we go. The DV is 10 for those. Very simple one here today. So each of you are going to make a mental roll first. You're going to give me a thumbs up if you pass it. Then you'll make a physical roll. This one's also a DV of 10, and we have a certain order we're trying to find here for you. So as always, higher is better. So, castaways, take a moment, get acquainted with your dogs, and let's all make a mental roll, shall we? Yes. Before we do that, though, I did say at the top of this thing, we have to hurt someone. So before we even get to read the map, we're going to spin the Wheel of Pain. Bring that bad boy on screen, please.
It's so
Oh,
cute.
I
with
love the wheel. Who
menacing.
will it hurt today? Well, see, Tessa's no longer in the game, so we can't hurt Tessa, but it is funny to know the wheel still holds a vendetta. A Ventessa, if you will. That condition is thank you, Hags. That condition is going to Azza. You are down to a D8.
No.
This would be a good time, audience, for you to look deep in your heart and find $20 inside of it in case you want to heal your favorite castaways. May we all have $20 in our hearts. But for now, let's make those mental rolls.
Grant, I have a question. If I name mine
Yes.
Jacob after the hit movie Twilight, would I be able to commit to the bit?
In this particular case, I don't know how that bit will help you interpret a map. So I'm going to have to say that's a no this time, Amberlyn. But it will be a
So
fun Easter egg for those at home who understand the joke.
Grant,
okay,
sorry.
No,
Grant,
go.
can I
Please.
use my knowledge of Arctic zoology to befriend Balto?
I will let you do something similar to that on your next roll, but right now we're reading a map.
Okay.
For reading the map, would communing with the wilderness count in terms of like my knowledge of what we've seen and like being able to map that onto what I'm looking at on this?
There's the one that
fiction?
I'm more willing to go with. Sure.
Okay. Well, hell yeah.
So valid, so real.
Thank you.
And my skill of navigation.
Well,
Swaying on navigation.
That's the smallest stretch, I think, of all of them. Yeah, you can use navigation, B.
I got
Azza passes. Dennis
I got a 10
passes.
on the dot.
Maddox passes. Amberlyn passes. A no for Dave. Okay.
Dave's
What
too
are we
busy
looking
trying
for
to
again?
befriend Balto.
We're looking for a DV of 10.
I'm just too
Okay.
distracted.
This would be a good time for the shadowy producers in my ear to remind you that you also have +1s if you want to use them, gang, if they are helpful.
Someone please donate to me before I have to roll again. Please, please, please.
It's coming up soon.
Hi, audience. Give us your money.
Do it.
Hello, audience. Your money,
Please.
please.
Remember
Money
that I
me,
will
money,
match your
please.
donation.
Money, please.
Money, please. Money now.
Okay, well, we have some heals as it stands. Dennis, you can go up to a D10. Deasia. Oh, I should probably mention this. You've probably noted Deasia's box is blank here today. Our friend Spunky Taylor will not be joining us this week. She is fine. Our papers are in order, but she will be back next week. So don't worry about it, gang. But for the record, Deasia also recovers to a D8. We will still count those. Money's still good here. Dave, you failed that roll?
Yes.
So you are in the predicament of trying to understand the map and watching everyone else take off without you. You take a stress condition. You're down to a D4.
Oof.
Now, in that particular case here, Dave, I don't need to remind you by any means, but this does mean you have to hit a crit in order to pass a DV10 roll. So we'll come back to that in a moment. Buy some time for the audience to show mercy on our poor fortunate Dave. The rest of you, I'm looking for a physical roll here, and if you pass it, I want you to tell me what number exactly you hit.
Can I argue
Are there
that
any
we are
basic
hunting the
stunts that we
cabin?
would be doing?
Okay, no, sorry. Go, Jenna. Go, Jenna. Go, Jenna.
No, I heard your question first, Tom. Don't worry. Ozzy, yes, you can use that. I'll allow that.
Hell yeah.
So
Dennis.
you're on a dog sled, right? There are
Uh-huh.
hills, there are trees. You gotta dip, you gotta dodge, you gotta
Mhm.
tumble and get back on the sled, right? And one could argue that would be considered a basic stunt.
Yeah. No, I think that works. Yeah.
Yeah!
Maddox, you can go up to a D8. You have been healed. So whatever you just rolled, re-roll it with your new die.
Chet,
I
can
made
I
such a
also
good
make an
argument. And I rolled
argument?
a goddamn.
One second.
that
Go ahead,
Dennis
Dennis.
is okay. Can I make the argument that Dennis is helping the dogs hike through the snow?
Yes, you can make the argument. Did I hear another
Awesome.
question?
I rolled a 10, so I just passed.
We'll take
and
just passes.
I will take my dog Laura Lee, and we will travel through the tundra and find this cabin. Probably last.
Well, we'll see what happens. Anyone else pass that DV of 10? Dennis, what'd you get?
Got a 13.
13 for Dennis. B.
10 for B.
10 for B. Maddox.
10 as well.
Another 10. Okay.
Damn.
Amberlyn, I see your sharp nail. What'd you get?
11.
11. Okay. Dennis will arrive at the cabin first, followed by Amberlyn, and I'll get back to the other three here in a moment. Dave, you have two choices here. You can either try to understand this map, fight through the mental anguish and the cold you have been experiencing these past few weeks, or you may take a safer but long-term, maybe more detrimental option and choose to opt out of this challenge.
No, I'm gonna keep going.
Here
I
we
got
go. All right, Dave, what is your mental modifier for me?
I have a +6.
Okay.
So I can survive this roll with my +1s as long as I don't get a 1 again.
True. That is true.
Which I didn't. I rolled a 2. So I'm going to
Okay.
use both of my things to stay alive.
Using your +1s. Using 2 of them, right?
Yep.
All righty. Shadow producers, take 2 off of Dave's +1s, please. And audience, if you really like Dave, now's the time. While Dave is navigating... while Dave and Balto navigate through the forest of the tundra, Ozza, B, and Maddox, roll your current die for me, no modifier. 3 for Ozza, 3 for Maddox. God damn it. Okay, B will arrive third to the cabin, and then one more time for me, Ozza and Maddox. 5 and a 3. Ozza coming in 4th, Maddox coming in 5th. Let's see if Dave arrives at all. That's a physical roll for me there, Nate.
God.
That's a 4.
Makes it on a 10 exactly, and pulling up the rear. So in order, here's what happens. Dennis, you arrive at the cabin first. You see no other dog sleds. You park them. I assume you parallel park them with ease and mastery, being the dad you are. Is this a my dad thing? I don't know, but I'm projecting, folks. And you are handed, as you walk in, by a member of production, a crisp $100 bill.
Interesting.
And then the following happens. Amber, you arrive. You are second. You are given $90. Followed by B, who is given $80. Followed by Aza, who, as you might have guessed, is given $70. Maddox, you will get 60. Wait, no. Yes, Maddox, you will get 60. And Dave is given $50. You are welcomed into a nice, warm cabin. Not the kind of hotel experience you may have gotten at the village there. Oh, excellent news. Dave, you can go up to a D6. You have been healed. Thank you,
Thanks,
audience.
Internet.
We are already another $5 away from inflicting random pain yet again. I hope your heals were worth it. You see Chet Cheddar standing behind a large table. There is a tray of cloistered items behind him and a comically large D12 in front of him. And he says, "Welcome to the merge," or should I say almost welcome to the merge, everyone. We are at 7 players remaining, which means it is time for you to get some much needed supplies, healing, or maybe set yourself a little bit further back in this game. We are going to have the Castaway Auction. In my possession are some items. Some are under this desk. Some are hidden under cloistered cloisters. You know what I mean? Trays. I'm going to introduce each item to you and open the bidding up at a certain dollar amount. You have all been given a certain amount of money to bid with here today. That is the only purpose for it. You cannot take it with you, so I encourage you to use it. Some of these items will be to help. Some of these items will be to hurt. Some I will be open with sharing what they are. Some you will not know until you win it. And also, you're not going to know how many items are in the auction. I'm going to roll this big comical D12, which for you is this one, so just pretend it's huge. And I will keep that number to myself. That will be how many items are given out in the auction. So you're never going to know when it ends. So if you're hoping to hold on for a specific item, you're not going to know if it's coming or when the auction will be over. Yes, Aza.
Mr. Cheddar, when you say that some items can hurt, do you mean that they can be used to hurt other people or that they will hurt the person who wins that auction?
The answer to both is yes.
Ah.
Oh,
Some are little fun tricks that the shadowy producers put into this every year. Some are fun tricks for you to use later. If and you catch my drift.
Snowdrift?
My snowdrift. The good news is there's no rolls to make. You can't fail anything. If the audience wants to help you out during this challenge, you will receive the benefits of that help once the challenge ends. We're in a nice, safe cabin. Nothing can hurt you or kill you, more importantly, during the auction. I think. I haven't seen what's under all of these yet, but we'll find out together. Without Turns out there is one way to hurt you during the auction, though. We have raised $1,200 for Feeding America. Thank you, donors. What an incredible season we've had so far. Let's go ahead and tell you what happened with that donation. Dave, you're back to a D8. You've been healed yet again. But let's see how long that lasts. Spin the wheel of pain, shall we?
I like to imagine the Wheel of Pain is in world a bunch of assistants just dump like trash cans full of snow on us. And we just start shivering in the middle of events.
Just like a Nickelodeon Gact. That condition goes to B. You are down to a D4.
Oh.
And another heal for Dave. You're back to a D10. The cabin doing wonders for Dave here today, folks. So, without further ado, why don't we get into the auction, shall we? I've rolled the dice behind my screen. Let's see what fun goodies lie in store for you this week. The first one I'm going to tell you about right out in front. No tricks here. This is a heating lamp. A heating lamp will prevent you, and only you, from taking the cold condition at camp. What do you say we open the bidding at $5?
I have a question.
Yes.
For how long?
It runs on batteries. So until the batteries die. I have not written how long that
What
is.
kind of batteries?
The kind you can't get in the wild, Amberlyn.
Well,
solar powered?
$5.42.
There's a lot of questions about the heat lamp. I will say this. The heat lamp will definitely work for at least 2 weeks without needing new batteries or recharging if you keep it on the whole time. Is that fair to everybody? Cool. Let's start the bidding at $5, shall we?
$5.42.
Oh, thank you for reminding me, Dave. Please bid in solid amounts. We don't have exact change here
No.
behind the auction booth.
No.
So in dollar amounts, please.
My bidding strategy.
Please do not make your GM do decimal math. But we'll take a $5 bid from you, Dave. Or $6.
$6.
6 for Dennis, okay?
$7.
$7 to Amberlyn.
8.
8 for Azza.
$10.
Dave bids $10. Anyone willing to beat 10?
$11.
11 for Dennis. We wait patiently. 11 going once. 11 going twice. Sold to Dennis Miller for $11, bringing you down to 89. You, my friend, have a heat lamp. Dennis will not be cold for 2 weeks. You're good for weeks 3 and 4, my friend. Cool. Let's move on to the next item, shall we? This is another one I'm going to just show you right out in the open. This is a rotisserie chicken. The good kind. The kind you eat with your bare hands over the sink after a long day at work. Golden skin, nice and crispy the way you like it. Real food. This will heal a hunger condition or any condition you might have. We've been playing kind of fast and loose with the conditions. And we'll start the bidding here at, again, $5.
$5.
$6.
I heard Ozza first. So 5
We
for
all
Ozza,
want
6
the chicken.
for Dave. Amberlyn, did I
7.
see a hand? Knocking
Yeah,
things
I'll do
over on my
7.
desk. 7 for Amberlyn. Oh my God, stop hitting
All right,
things, Grant.
10.
10 for Maddox.
$11.
15.
Okay.
I heard 15 for
Whoa.
Dave, so that is higher than 11.
$16.
$16 rotisserie chicken for Ozza. Do I hear anything higher than 16?
Inflation be going crazy, guys.
16 going once, 16 going twice. Sold to Ozza for $16, bringing you down at 54. You can go up to a D10. Tell me what eating that chicken's like while you're at it. Why don't you?
It feels primal. Like the way that flesh tastes when your teeth rip into it. There's no other feeling like it.
I'm so glad I asked. Let's bring out the next item, shall we? This one I'm going to keep under the lid. So you're not going to know what this item is until you win it. But I will tell you the bidding for this one starts at $10.
$12.
$12 to Dave.
13.
13 for Amberlyn.
14.
14 for Dennis.
15.
16.
16 to B.
20.
Nate bids 20 for the mystery item.
21.
21 for Amberlyn.
22.
22 to Dave. 22 going once. 22 going twice. Sold to Dave Bishop for $22, bringing you down to 28. Dave, we're gonna see if you like this sort of thing, but you're gonna be receiving a basket of vegetables, fresh, clean veggies. This isn't going to immediately resolve any conditions, but as long as you have this, you will be able to prevent 2 hunger conditions. The way that will work is if at the end of the day, if you haven't eaten anything else, Dave, you can use the vegetables a total of twice and block that condition for yourself. Make sense?
Yes.
Beauty, grace, Mr. United States. This next one I'm going to also reveal here to you. He lifts the cloister up, and it is just a solid, tall can that just says energy drink on it.
$15.
I didn't even say how much we're starting the bidding at, but I will
Right.
take $15.
I'm sorry, wait, can we get an explanation of what the energy drink does?
Sure.
first?
If you drink the energy drink, you will receive a +2 advantage for all of your rolls for the entire episode.
$16.
Oh,
20.
25.
People are suddenly very into this energy
30.
drink idea.
27. Fuck.
They're 30 for B, right?
Yeah.
$31.
30 to 1 to Aza.
Or actually, no. Can I rescind that?
You
Can I
can
rescind my
rescind that.
vote? Okay, I'm sorry, not my vote, my bid. I rescind. $30 for me.
30 for B. Aza not voting anymore. No, I'm just kidding. Current bid is B for 30.
31.
31 to Maddox.
32.
32 for B.
35.
35.
37.
Amber Lynn coming in to break things up. 37.
40.
40 to Maddox.
41.
41 for Amber Lynn.
45.
We've had a $16 chicken and a $45 energy drink so far here tonight. Anyone want to beat 45?
You want me to have it?
46.
Who said 46? I heard it.
Dennis.
Dennis. Okay. Dennis 46.
$50.
50 to Maddox. 50 going once. Going twice. Sold to Maddox for $50, bringing you down to 10. So for this week and this week only, Maddox, every dice roll you make will have a +2 advantage, and you're going to be a little hyper.
Maddox kind of grabs the energy drink and puts it under his thing. Gives it a sip.
That's called method, people.
That is.
Okay, I think that's enough of showing you stuff. This next item is also going to be kept under wraps. And we're going to start
$15.
we're going to start the bidding at 15. So Dave, $15.
Can somebody stop him? Please.
We'll run out of money
$16.
at some point.
$17.
17 to Dennis. 18 to Amber Lynn.
20.
20 to B.
Can I
on.
give my 10 to Dave?
Sure, but then you'll be at 0.
Yeah. Well,
I
if
guess
it's
that
starting
makes
at
sense.
15 from now on.
I guess that is
Yeah.
the deal. All right, Dave, you have $38 total to work with, but the current bid is still 20 for B.
$21.
20. Yeah, 22.
22 to Amber Lynn.
25.
25 for
26.
Dave.
27.
Right when I'm
30.
all right, 30 for Dave.
31.
31 for,
32.
32 for Amber Lynn.
35.
35 for B.
38.
40.
40 for Dennis.
Too rich for my blood.
All right, 40
41.
going once. Oop, what was that?
42.
There's 42 for B.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 42 for B. They don't even know what it is, but they assume it's
43.
awesome. 43 to Amber Lynn.
50.
50 for B. Okay. Which I believe is the max you can bid right now.
I got 80.
Did you not buy the thing? I guess you did buy. Nope, you're right. You're so right. Ignore me. I wrote a note down for you that didn't pan out. Anyway, it's 50 for B right now. Going once, going twice. Sold to B for $50. Now down to 30. Now let's see if B likes me after this. I uncloister this, and you are shown 20 berries that simply have a sign on the front of the basket that reads mystery berries. And Cheddar explains to you, okay, B, here's the challenge inside of the challenge. We found these. We don't know what they do, but we found them. If you eat all of them, we'll give you a reward. If you can't stomach them, well, then you get nothing.
Okay. Like, you don't know if they're poisonous or not?
We didn't check.
B sticks a hand in their pocket, considers stabbing Chet, and then just is like, you know what? Okay, it's fine. And they'll just
I'll eat
grab
those
their
berries
basket
if you
and
want.
hop back in line. You can have one.
Oh, this is an all or nothing situation.
Ah,
Yeah, I'll take all your berries for free.
yeah,
But then I would get the reward.
right.
That is the trade-off here. So, would
How
you
great
like
would
to
I be?
enjoy the berries you paid for, or would you rather walk away from this?
I'm gonna take the berries. Can I just hold them onto them for
This
now,
is a
or do I have to eat
here
them now?
and
Oh my
now challenge in front
God.
of God and everyone.
You can do this.
Fuck
They're
it.
probably
B
not
just
poisonous.
eats them.
Most
Okay. So I need you to make a physical roll. The DV is 9.
Okay. And I'm a D4. That's so cool.
Speak a ton of vamp and look at the audience and say things like, "Hello,
Do you
audience.
have
I'm a
any
D4."
skills for the physical that might help?
Would hunting apply somehow, some way? Maybe
Well,
I'm
if-
navigating this down my gut. Like
I admire the gusto, but unfortunately, we've already caught the berries.
You can't blame a guy for trying. Okay.
You can't. It
You
never
can't
hurts
fail
to
me.
ask.
If you fail me, I'll throw you in a garbage.
God, that is-
I got a 4.
No, okay. Now do it again.
No.
You have successfully eaten 10 berries with no problem. Now you must make one more.
Hey, audience, how's it going tonight? Don't you love donating money to Feed America? You know what else you could do with that money? You could heal one of these injuries right now. And I will make up more words to maybe hopefully have that come in.
We found the game within the game within the game.
Fuck. Okay. Okay.
Prepare yourself
Do I
for
have
the
any
longest-
advantages? Do I have anything I may have forgotten about, like at all? I do have 1+1, and I don't suppose I could use our heal kit right now, right?
That's back at camp.
God fucking damn it! Yeah, I figured.
Unless
Okay.
someone says the words, "I put the first aid kit on the dog sled," then it's at camp.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, why didn't we think of that?
I got a 1.
Unfortunate. I'm not gonna
Can
make you
I
take it.
give?
Oh.
No, can I give B my D20 reroll?
Yes.
I owe
Yes, you
my
can.
life.
Dennis was given a secret advantage in between weeks, so B can re-roll any failed roll, this one, with a D20.
Thank you, Dennis.
I got you.
Okay, cool. 14.
That'll do her. That's more than 9.
Okay.
Congratulations. You have healed, well, not healed. You have eaten 20 mystery berries. Whatever they do, that's not my job. It's above my payroll. But I'll tell you what you can do for the time being. Your dice will change to a D20 until you take a condition.
Brad. Dennis, I fucking.
It
Hell
was
yeah.
fake. That was beautiful, guys.
Let's see
That
what
was
else I
so
got.
stressful. Oh my
in
god.
my
Friendship
little
is
basket
magic.
of
I got this
tricks.
coming through as
Let's
always.
go.
Well, we've already revealed 5 of our auction items. And folks, I have another one. He rolls out a cloistered item and says, "This one I'm also going to keep hidden." And the bidding, of course, will start at $15.
15.
15.
I heard Dennis
16.
first. 16 to Amberlyn. I guess it is the disadvantage to have you heard first.
17.
17 to Dennis.
18.
18 to Amberlyn.
20.
20 for Dave.
22.
21.
22
23.
is higher. 23, Amberlyn.
25.
25 for Dave.
29.
29 for Dennis.
30.
For Dave.
32.
32, Amberlyn.
39.
39.
I see what you did there.
40.
Well, Dennis.
41.
41 for Dennis. 41 going once.
42. Fuck it.
42, Amberlyn.
Bid war begin.
44.
44 for Dennis.
45.
45.
46.
46. This is thrilling action, isn't it, folks? Aren't you glad you turned up for this particular stream this night? 46, 48 for Amberlyn.
Christ.
Christ, of course, is invaluable in this auction. Can I have 48 for Amberlyn? Did I hear that correctly?
Mhm.
Going once. Going twice. Sold to Amberlyn. And Amberlyn, I'm not going to take the cloister off of this one. You will receive this reward back at camp. And it will stay a secret unless you decide to talk about it later.
As I go to get my item, I have a question.
Sure.
Can I accidentally bump into someone?
Well, that depends on what that bump is intended to do.
Spill a little drink on the ground?
A little drink on the ground.
Because you did open that, right, Maddox? That energy drink?
Ah, I see.
It would be a shame if I lost my footing trying to get my...
Yeah, I did open it.
Well, we're going to call that a good old-fashioned contested roll, with the
Let's go.
consequence being an item lost or not. If
I
that's
drank it.
fair.
I drank it already.
Did you finish it? Are we going to
Oh, you finish it? Okay,
I
then...
literally.
Ne- Cool. Ignore me. Ignore Amberlyn. You just bump into a movie star.
Yeah, she...
you can
she
still
was
you
like,
can
"Oh,
still do
shit."
it. You can still do it. Yeah, like you don't know. I'm
Yeah.
above the table,
Exactly.
I'm saying, but you're
Yeah.
welcome to.
She still stumbles in. She's clumsy.
Well, then that'll just be a
Starstruck.
narrative clumsy thing.
So she bumps in. She's clumsy.
Sorry.
Um,
Wow, great pecs.
can
Sorry.
I use my physical skill here, Grant? As Amberlyn tries to bump into me.
Ah, there it is. Okay. and now for me to do GM acrobatics. So, Ambulance, so let me describe the bump to me. Is this a bump where you're like, I'm so clumsy, this is a genuine accident, or are you looking to accomplish something?
Well, now that there's not something to accomplish, it's just a genuine clumsy bump.
Okie dokie. Then how do I want to go about doing this? Yeah, Maddox, go ahead and use your physical skill for me.
Great. And I get a +2 on that, right? All
Yep.
rolls this session.
Yep.
Fantastic. 13. Oh, plus the 2, 15.
It's a 15. What's your intent?
I'm just gonna get out of the way, but in a way that's Amberlyn falls and hurts themselves.
Sounds like Amberlyn's gonna need to make a physical check to make sure she doesn't
Sounds
hurt
like
herself.
Amberlyn knows how to fall because of her basic stunt training.
I'll take it. Yeah. I did a few pratfalls in my day. I know how to do that.
I actually do. It's actually really fun.
It's a lot of fun. DV
That is a 10 on the die, so that
Oh.
would be a 18.
Well, that clears 15. Look at that.
It sure does.
Amberlyn goes to bump. There's a move out of the way. There's a impending wooden floor. Amberlyn bounces. Explain how you don't get hurt.
It's not that like she doesn't fall, it's that she redirects to make sure that like her ass takes the brunt of the fall rather than like a hip.
Before
type of
Amberlyn
situation.
falls all the way down, Maddox actually swoops behind, and it's kind of that like a catch. And it's perfectly positioned in front of the camera. So it's catch. Like, oh, are you okay?
Hair tuck. You gonna ham it up? Jen's gonna too. All right, let's go. And she'll smile coyly and be like, "Well, now I am.
Oh, I'm
Thank you."
glad you're fine. He helps Amberlyn up and realizes that as you're going up, your hair kind of falls in front of your face again, and he says, "Oh, can I?" and begins to
Absolutely.
gesture to move that hair back behind your ear.
Little blush.
Lots of things happening in the Tundra this year. Well, Amberlyn, you will of course receive. I'm reaching through time. You will of course receive your item at camp, of which I have sent you the information for already, just so you know. Another one is wheeled out here for y'all, and this one is revealed to be a 3-course meal. I'm talking appetizer, I'm talking entree, I'm talking dessert. Use your wildest imagination. It will be prepared especially for you, all your favorites on deck. And you can probably guess what that will do for you in the healing department. So I'm going to start that bidding off at $20.
35.
20. Jeez. 40.
40 for Dennis. You got to appreciate Dave's commitment to setting the bar extremely high.
Only to get edged out.
There is a strategy to it, I'm sure.
I'm
Currently
poor,
at
so
40
I
for
have to
Dennis.
get you guys to spend your money in order to compete.
It's true. 40 for Dennis, going once, going twice. Sold. A 3-course meal to Dennis for $40. Dennis, here is how the 3-course meal works, my friend. You can eat this 3-course meal and you can resolve all of your current conditions. Or you can give each portion of the 3-course meal to up to 3 players and heal 1 condition each.
And one of them be myself.
No.
Okay. Amberlyn, what are you at right now? You're at a D10?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give 1 meal to each remaining member of Iagapis.
I'll bring Amberlyn to a D12, B to a D6, and Azza to a D12. Look at that. Let's see if I have any more fun treasures lying in store for you. Oh, I do have this one, and we're going to keep it hidden, and we're going to keep that starting bid at $20.
$39.
$39 for Azza. Which feels
40.
targeted. Did I hear 43, Dennis?
No, 41. 40.
41.
Sorry, 40.
I'm
Okay,
41.
41.
41
Okay,
Azza.
42.
Where are we? 42 Azza?
I think so.
Okay. $42 for Azza is the current bid. going once, going twice, and sold to Azza for $42. You will also not be having this prize revealed to the gang here. You will receive your reward at camp. And that will end the auction. So I hope you all got some rest, some relaxation, healed up, maybe some extra ammo in your pocket for the camp scene. You may have noted that there is no individual immunity to be won here today. You are officially merged. You will be returning to the Iagopis camp, where the first aid kit is and a shelter is already built for you, thanks to our friends the Foxes. And everyone is on the docket for elimination tonight. No one is safe. Simple majority vote here tonight, gang. So I leave you to return to your camps. Don't worry, you won't have to take the dogs. We will handle them. They'll return to their owners in the village.
No.
Oh.
Let me say goodbye first.
You, of course, can say goodbye to the dogs first.
Okay.
And with that, I have another announcement. Maddox, you have received a heal. You are back to a D10. Now, keep me honest here, gang. Current dice totals heading back to camp. We've got a D12 for Amberlyn, a D12 for Azza, a D8 for B, a D10 for Dave, a D10 for Dennis, and a D10 for Maddox. Everything sound kosher, Gucci? Bueno? Excellent. Perfect. Then let's head on back to camp while we get prepared for this week's voting ceremony. You're all on the same team now. This is officially an individual game, no longer divided by teams, only motivated by your quest for victory. Dennis, you've been healed. You can go back to a D12.
Yay.
The heals are flowing here tonight. We are already $35 away from inflicting more pain upon the unsuspecting members of the
No.
Tundra's camps. Now, what I need everyone to do, now that your current dies are updated, go ahead and roll that current die for me. Let's establish our campsite initiative order.
Can I heal while we're chilling?
Or
is that like an activity I have to?
Yeah, it'll be during your survive phase is when you can do that.
Okay.
4 for Azza.
4 as well.
5 for Amberlyn. 4 for Dave.
We're rolling our current die.
Current die, no modifier. 3 for Maddox. 9 for Dennis.
14.
On a D8?
D20.
Oh, that's right. You have the D20. How foolish of me. You ever forget the things happening in your own game? Well, that means you get to be on the confession cam first here, B. But first, let's establish who's going to go last. Azza and Dave, roll one more time for me. Well, roll one more time. What are the odds? What are the odds?
12.
Wow.
Oh my god, wow.
There you go.
Extremes.
Dave will have the last initiative order, but well, for now, B, welcome to the confession cam. An exciting couple of weeks. Your team, of course, won the last 2 challenges in a row, so you've had some time to be at camp. What would you like the audience to know about your game, your strategy, any conversations you had, and what you're thinking going into tonight's vote?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make it. I think Azza and I have had some really nice conversations, admittedly. So I'm hoping that we can be in the final, kind of. But I don't know. I'm really happy that Dennis helped me out during the challenge. I was really fucking scared there for a second.
Oh, I'm sure those berries wouldn't have killed you. I'm sure it was fine. Our papers are in order after all. Well, B, floor is officially yours. You do have a D20 that you're rolling with, but your official status is you have 2 conditions. So you have the options to survive, look for secrets, or socialize.
I will. Will we have? Will we be coming to camp again, Grant?
Well, it depends on how tonight goes, but the current
Yeah.
plan is we're going to have at least one elimination tonight. And if we have the time and the allowance and the endurance, maybe we'll do a second one of these. There are 6 of you at camp after all. Oh, this is a good time for me to also say, in the absence of Deasia, there will be nothing that can happen to her tonight. She will not be able to be voted for. She cannot have anything bad happen to her. She will not take any conditions tonight. We here at Game Master Monday don't believe in doing fucked up things to your friends when they can't defend themselves. So Deasia's off limits, but everything else, good to go.
Awesome.
That's a long way of saying I don't know if there'll be a second camp scene B. We'll just have to see what happens.
Then can I make the clothes that we can I make clothes for like Iagopis team, former Iagopis, with like the deer pellets? They be called pellets?
Yeah,
we
you have
really
those
have?
deer pelts lying around. May as well
Yeah.
fashion something for them.
Gosh, that's
So
fun.
in between weeks, we ask the question: can we make, can we use these thicker hides to make winter clothes? And the answer, of course, being yes. So if you succeed on this DV roll, you will have lower DVs whenever there's a cold condition at risk. So this will be a DV 11 to clear. It's physical.
So question, could I make one additional one if at the risk of like raising the DV?
I think that's fair. Let's bump that up to a 12 to make 2.
Cool. Which say my navigation skill will be useful in this because I'm navigating a thread through stitches and things of that nature.
Is that your mental or your physical skill?
That's my mental skill.
This is a physical role. Oh, I guess it is making stuff. I'm gonna get mental. Why not?
Okay,
I'm feeling benevolent.
Okay. 16, 18.
That'll do her. You make 2. Who's the second one for?
I make 2 total.
Yes.
Or like, okay. Dennis and Aza.
You're not gonna take one?
Yeah.
Why bother? They're
Dennis
rolling all
starts
those
tearing up at the
18s.
slight gesture of kindness.
You know what we can do is we can also rotate these out as well. So maybe next week we could, switch off.
I'm down for that.
Now we're
The team of the
thinking-
traveling shirt.
Sisterhood of the
Like the
Traveling Deer
book.
Pelts.
Put that on the t-shirt. Okay. Dennis, welcome to the confession cam. A vote coming up here this evening. More people in your camp than you're accustomed to. What would you like to say to the audience to clue them into your game? Any conversations, strategy for the vote, etc., etc.? The camera is yours.
Well, we may have a few new friendly faces in our camp, but Iagopis can surely make some room for some new people. Maddox seems like a really neat guy. And Dave just seems so cool. I'm really excited to get to know him better. I feel like we could get along really well if we had a nice heart-to-heart conversation. I feel like I could show him around, show him some neat birds in the area. I think I heard a snowy owl the other day, so who's to say? It's gonna be a little hard with coming up with the vote. I really don't want to vote out 2 new faces in our camp, but sometimes shit gets hard, so it's a toss-up.
The nature of the game, having to end someone's dream so yours can continue. Well, Dennis, the options are once again presented to you. You may survive, look for secrets, or socialize.
I think this week Dennis is gonna try to look for secrets. And I think he's gonna
secrets to discover.
I
Yes, go
think
ahead.
he's gonna ask Amberlyn to tag along with him.
Okay,
Hey,
Amberlyn, you're
Amberlyn.
invited.
I thought, I've seen this show before. It's a little being on the show is a lot more different than being on my couch and like witnessing it from the comfort of my own
Yeah.
home. Usually on these shows they have like weird secrets out in the wild and shit like that. Do you wanna tag along, see
Let's go.
if there's anything out there? Cool. They head out to like a little thicket of like
Will you tell me about
woods.
some of the birds if we find any?
God, yes, please, God. And he just starts rattling off like different types of like snowbirds off to Amberlyn as they're walking through the forest.
You've hit my
Please.
hyperfixation. Thank you for asking. For a secrets roll. Now, Dennis, I do believe you have something to assist you with such things.
I do have a thing to assist me with such things. Not only do I have a foraging skill that might help me, but a lovely donor gifted me a +2 to look for secrets.
Yes, a secret advantage that gives you a +2 on
Secret
secret rolls. A
advantage.
clue to an advantage. They're really handy to have those because I don't have to write clues that you have to use your real brain to solve. We can just make rolls for it and imply it. So this is, of course, a mental roll. You may both roll on that one. There was a question asked of me last week about stacking rolls. While we will not do that for survival rolls, I will allow that for secret rolls going forward. Thank you for asking. So have fun.
So I can use my foraging skill to
You
look
can
for
use your
secrets?
foraging and your +2 and your mental.
I don't think there's any bits to be committed here, so.
Unfortunately not.
My cursed dice like me today. I just got a 12 plus
Nice.
5. So
Pretty
that
good.
would be 17.
17.
Grant, what
What'd
if
you
I
get?
told you I rolled a 20?
I believe it. Because you're at full health and you have all the things you need to make that thing happen, which means, Dennis, you find it. It's buried deep in the snow, but not so deep that you can't see it. You see a glint of silver poking out of a snowbank.
Dennis, despite not really wearing like proper gloves to be digging around in the snow, Dennis just full force like starts hacking at it with his fucking mittens.
Like a fox, one might say. Dennis, you find a hidden immunity skull. The immunity skull will nullify all votes against you at one voting ceremony. You must play it when Chet asks if anyone would like to do so. You can only do it once the votes have been submitted. And at the current moment, only you and Amberlyn know you have this.
I turn to Amberlyn holding this unfortunately lifelike painted silver skull in Dennis's frail hands.
Hmm,
I feel like we found that edge we were looking for.
certainly.
The upper hand is ours. And he has a concerningly giddy, excited face or look on his face for someone who just found a human skull in the snow.
Oh, I'm sure it's not a real skull. That'd be macabre. So, wouldn't that just be so off-brand for us to do something weird and creepy? So with a skull in tow, an advantage whispered about, you return to camp, and we turn our attention to Amberlyn, wouldn't you know it? Amberlyn, you are brought to the confession cam, bearing witness to a secret found, a vote coming up, a week of gameplay behind you. What would you like the audience to be clued in on now that it's just the two of you here together?
Matt probably fine. Like that was probably a fine interaction. That was probably fine. That was fine, right? That was fine. And she's just looking at all the producers behind the cameras. That was fine. It was fine. Yeah.
It was like,
Good. I'm so glad. I guess we have to vote. I'm sure that'll be fine too. And she just like has like one of those stare offs where like the camera starts zooming and her expression gets a little bit more deadpan. And she's like, oh, right, I did get a fun mystery item. That'll That'll be nice. Probably.
We bring you back to camp. Your options are, of course, survive, look for secrets, or socialize.
I would like to survive, specifically looking for water.
Water's good.
Water is
No
good.
one's had that so far today. Maddox
Maybe
had an
she's
energy
feeling
drink, but that's
thirsty
not
after
water.
that. Yeah, she's feeling thirsty after that interaction. So
Incredible. Would you have to bring anyone to help you do that?
yeah, I would like to bring B, because I know that they are good at navigating, and B helped save Amberlynn's hands the last time that they were together. So
All right, B, you're invited to go out into the woods.
I'm super down. Let's go.
Beautiful. I give you a moment to talk about anything you would like now that it's just you in the wilderness while I pull up the water trackers. Oh, I should probably first ask you, Amberlynn. There's, of course, 3 ways to find water. You may choose to melt snow, look for a stream, or there's that glacier off in the distance.
I saw this heat lamp be auctioned, right?
Say what?
I saw that heat lamp be auctioned.
Dennis has the heat lamp at camp, yes.
I forgot about that.
Let's get a bunch of snow. Maybe.
So, you and Maddox? That was
I was trying to
interesting.
spill the energy drink, but then whirlwind. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he has really good reflexes.
Really good reflexes. Easy to turn on the charm too. Wow. It's like
Yeah.
he can find exactly where the camera is when there's like so many of them.
It has to be some sort of fucking spidey sense. I don't know. I can't.
Something.
Or something like that.
As we'll see.
All right, to successfully melt snow with a heating lamp, so I guess that will reduce the DV as long as Dennis is willing to share it.
Dennis is very willing to share. 100% willing to share.
The right guy to ask, it sounds like. So that'll drop the normal melting snow DV from a, let's call it a DV of 10 to melt snow.
$15.
Cool.
Also 15.
Cool. Now, here's the thing with melting snow. Since there's 2 of you and you're both doing it, melting snow will give you enough water for 1 castaway. Since 2 of you have done it, there's enough for 2. So you can drink that melted snow water yourselves, or you can choose to share that with somebody else at the detriment of you not getting it.
We're kind of in the end game right now. I think we should keep the water.
Yeah. Probably not a bad idea.
Yeah.
In which case, B and Amberlynn will not go thirsty this week. Well done, well done. A turn well spent, I dare say. Let's go to our 4s, which Azza won the little draw with Dave. So Azza, welcome to the confession cam. We've got a vote coming up. You won an item at the auction that no one knows about as at this moment. You have a whole team that is now in your camp, new faces all around. What would Oz like to say to the audience about their game, their strategy, the upcoming vote?
We've been eating deer and I just had chicken for so long. We need something more substantial now. It's not enough. And it's not enough to feed everyone either. We need something bigger. We need to dream bigger. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hunt some big game today.
Plenty of big game in the Tundra, plenty of big game in the game. So I guess not that I need to ask, but just in case, we'll have to survive, look for a secret, or socialize.
I'm surviving, and
Great.
I'm going on a hunt. We're getting something big.
We're hunting. Who would I like to invite on that hunt?
Can I invite multiple people?
Yes. I should have mentioned this earlier, and I apologize to those that had to do this without this, but thank you for reminding me. We are in the merge. There are more of you, so you can bring up to 2 people now.
Okay. Up to 2 people.
My bad to B and Amberlyn, but just going forward.
In that case, I will invite B, who I think is I've gone and gotten food with them before in the past, and so I think that they're reliable in these kinds of things. And then I will go over and I will invite Dave to join us.
Me? Well,
If
of
you-
course, I would love to.
If you're amenable to it anyway. Anything that we hunt, the people that are involved get to have. So I want to extend
Well, I think
that offer to you.
everyone should have it, right?
Yeah, I
Usually
mean,
when we're hunting, we could find enough food for everyone. I
that
think.
depends on if we can get something big enough, of course.
I hope.
I hope so too.
Well, let's see what we're looking for here then. Ozzy, can you explain what you're looking for exactly? Let me do this. You've invited Dave out here. We're out in the woods. Dave
And
is
B.
enthusiastic about everything. And B is also out in the woods with you.
He's chilling.
Explain what we're looking for on this hunting trip now that we have all 3 of you here together for a scene.
Well, I mean, if we're looking for something big, right? Something that could feed lots of people all at once, then I think what we need is a bear, like a polar bear, right?
There is that option.
Yeah. So I think Aza is going to, since we've had a chance to kind of explore these areas and kind of see where the wildlife is, like we've seen where the deer kind of come from, Aza is going to kind of lead us in that direction. Generally, because, where there's prey, there's predators.
Sure. So if we're just looking for prey, just in general, that of course is a physical roll to see what we can find.
Before we do that, I think Aza is just kind of like, we're walking, right? And we're going, and Aza will turn to Dave and say, so how's it been, over in Camp Ursus? I mean, we know obviously what happened in Agapis, but we have no idea how things went over there. I noticed that,
crazy.
Yeah, Amanda and Tessa are not here. Did they
It turned
get
out
voted
Amanda
out?
was a hologram.
What?
And
what?
Yeah, she was not a real person. You could not hug her or anything. It was crazy.
Wow.
Really shocking.
Oh, is that why she didn't touch you before?
Maybe. Yeah. That's pretty wild. And
I
then
thought that
what
was just
about
like,
Tessa?
I don't touch poor people or something type of attitude. I don't know.
Tessa, I mean, that was a hard vote. But Max is just such a nice guy that it's
Yeah.
hard to vote for him, and so is Deasia. Like, oh my gosh, so nice. And then they like didn't vote for me, and so I lived, and Tessa's gone now.
Yeah. I mean,
It was really
it's a very difficult thing having to vote people out. I mean, we had to vote out Lori as well, and
Yeah.
someone has to go,
We got really lucky last week.
Yeah.
Well, Amberlyn, I mean, she contains heat like a walrus. Let me tell you.
How are you feeling about this week's vote, Dave?
I mean, naturally, I think I'm terrified. Because it seems like your team has more votes, and Deasia is suffering from frostbite right now. May never come back into the
Frostbite?
game. We're hoping. Well, yeah, she went in with Amberlyn like 20 times, and so she's. I think they were saying they might have to chop off a leg. They weren't sure, but Chet seemed pretty excited. He was saying, "Get cameras on it if they do." So
my
I don't know.
I feel like I have learned to take what you say with a grain of salt. No offense.
You
It's
don't
just
think that Cheddar would put cameras on someone's leg being chopped off? I said it might not happen. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but you can ask Deja when she gets out if they were talking about it. Because some of those toes, pooey, they looked like they needed a little clipping.
oh
Well,
god.
and also I think like gets closer to Dave, and if he will allow, we'll put a hand on his shoulder,
Okay.
gently, and we'll say, "Well, Dave, I don't think that you have to worry about the vote today.
No?
You're not going to make it there."
Oh no.
And they look over at B.
And B
Oh, you
pulls
guys are
out
gonna
their
try and
knife
kill me right now.
right in the rib cage on Dave's other side.
Oh boy. Okay. So B, of course, has a knife, and
Hmm.
Dave
Happy
has
time.
ribs.
Dave has ribs.
Dave has ribs. So you two, this is a contested roll. It's your current die against your current die. Since B is using a knife, she gets a plus. They get a +1 in that.
Do I also get a +2 for hunting?
No, not in contested rolls.
Okay. I got a 20.
Well,
I
Dave.
got an 8.
I got a 10 out of 10, but
Okay. Here's how this operates. Order of operations. B
Mhm.
successfully lands one on you. So that means you fail one, but with a 10, an 8 isn't going to cut it for Azza. So Azza will miss the opportunity. Dave, you're down to a D8 at present, with 2 people
Okay.
actively trying to kill you.
okay.
Ooh, messy.
When
Try
this
to-
happens, B stabs into my chest, yes.
Yeah.
When she does, it is harder than a normal chest. Can I get the knife stuck in it and like out of her grip?
I will also say that's a contested roll against just you and B. This is an overpower situation.
Okay.
Are
Seeing
you
that
really
it
a
hit something
robot?
hard,
Me.
right? Seeing that it hit something hard, B tries to remove the knife and instead hit like a fleshy part, like under the jaw.
Brutal.
Hey, I have a hunting skill for a reason. Okay, I got an 18, and if I'm still using my knife, can I add my +1?
Yep.
Okay.
So, unless you beat an 18 there, Dave.
I got an 8.
Boy, that would have been helpful in any other circumstance.
Yep.
There's an attempt to have the knife stay lodged in to try and wrestle it away from her using the advantage of what's going on with you. But B seems to be stronger than whatever's going on with you, Dave.
It's no hard feelings.
It really feels like it.
I know, and I'm so sorry.
Jesus.
Like ow.
I'm really sorry, Stabs.
Let's be out.
I just have to, hey, it's cold and I want to go home and I have
Can I
to
run?
live.
You can run. There is a situation where that is an option. You have to avoid B. So if you win this contested roll, you will avoid the situation and get back to camp.
I am
Yes,
also
Alza.
chasing though. 'Cause I'm
That
also
is true.
here.
So this got that much harder.
Can I call for Balto to help?
Not Balto, but you can call for help.
Help. Balto preferred, but anyone help.
Make a physical roll for me.
Can I add my hunting skill to this?
This is me seeing if Dave's voice carries.
Oh,
far
I
enough.
see. Oh, I see.
Okay.
That is a 8
An 8 total.
total.
Not quite, unfortunately. People hear you scream, but unfortunately, it is the people trying to get you. It was such a dramatic inhale. I was waiting for the next deal. So Dave, you call for help. Fleeing is still on the table. You will roll your current die. It's current die against current die against current die. So best of luck, sailors.
All right.
And just as a check-in, Nate, how are we feeling?
Great.
Okay, just making sure.
$11.
Okay.
I got 14.
Man, on a D6 though, Dave, that's not gonna really cut it here.
Yeah, I don't think I can possibly compete.
I don't think so either, my friend, with 2 contested rolls lost and you currently at a D6. Azza and B, I will let you describe your hunt.
I think Azza yells out into the wilderness. There's this feral cry before she runs. And we have to remember Azza is a soccer player, is an athlete, and so she is used to sprinting from 0 to full speed. And I think it's Azza that catches Dave and pounces on him.
100%.
And when they do, they say, "Your sacrifice to the wilderness will be honored, Dave. This won't be in vain."
I just wanted to be friends.
B is clumsy behind Azza. It's absolutely them stumbling after, trying to keep up, wheezing by the time they catch up. I think they just kind of like give the knife for a second. Here you go. You can take it. Here you go. Oof.
And Azza will take the knife and is going to go for a mercy kill, the quickest, most painless way they can think of, which is slitting Dave's throat such that he bleeds out so quickly that it is not painful.
He is a synthetic android man, so it is not quick. And you probably have to stab his neck a few times before the light fades.
I've
You
made my
probably
bed
stab into
and I will
his
lie
neck,
in it.
and
What color
it's
is Dave's
hard
blood?
and crunchy. And he goes, "Oh no, this hurts so much! Oh God, ow, ow! Just no, a little bit to the left. Just keep going. I'm sorry, Mr. Cheddar. I failed to win Castaway. You're gonna have to give prize money to the people. Oh no."
And with that, we say goodbye to Dave Bishop, murdered in the tundra by Azza and B. Which means, Nate, you are the first mortal victim of this season of Castaway. But your journey with us will not end here, Dave, for even in Castaway, synthetic androids can still become ghosts, and ghosts will still have a say in who wins this game. We will explain that briefly, but for a moment here, Nate, where can the people who fell in love with you find more of you?
You can find me on all the socials at What Do I Roll. You can find me on Roll D5, where we are currently doing a little mini series of Janelle's game Safe Mode Disabled, where I play a gamer named Swamp Wizard. And you can find me on the next Game Master Monday season of the Bachelorette game that I forget the name of at the moment.
That's okay, but yes, you will see more of Nate very, very soon on our next Shadowy Productions miniseries, Love After Life, which we will talk more about at the end of the show here today. Now,
can we give Nate a round of applause for being
please,
a good
a round of
sport about
applause
getting
for
murdered
Nate.
Hell
in
yeah.
cold blood?
Sorry, Nat, and thank
We're
you.
so
We
sorry,
have-
Nate.
Incredible,
We
Nate.
love Yeah.
Seriously, man.
Yes, yes.
You died
have-
so beautifully, Nate.
You did.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and making the killer try and suffer by like surviving. That's awesome.
We've never had a
Truly
blatant
suffered.
murder on the show, and this is the first. Now, and allow me to introduce you, Nate and Dave, to the concept of the afterlife. You are now a ghost. Dave, you will have 3d6s for the remainder of the game. At any point, as you deem fit, you may roll 1d6 to either add or subtract from someone's future roll. Once you use all 3d6s, your memory will fade from the Tundra. But we will still see you in the finale because ghosts still have a patriotic obligation to cast their final vote. And we will still have you choose who is winning this game at the end. But for now, you will fade from our view. You will fade from reality, just a body in the woods for now. Anytime you want to use those D6s, let me know. I'll be around. But for now, wave goodbye to the camera, Dave. Well, Ozza and B, we'll see if your sacrifice was deemed worthy later tonight. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that anything has changed just yet because we still have some camping to do. So, with Oz's turn now officially over and Dave out of the game, that means we go to Maddox on the confession cam. Maddox, you were brought to the confession cam a little earlier than you were anticipating, but you now have a moment to talk to the audience about the game as you currently understand it, your strategy, your conversations, the upcoming vote, assuming there is an upcoming vote. What would you like the audience to know?
It's definitely colder in the tundra than it might seem. I don't smell Dave anymore. I am really, really interested in continuing to connect with Iagapis and helping them achieve their goals.
I guess we'll see what those goals are. Your options, of course, as always, survive, look for secrets, and socialize.
I want to socialize.
Okay.
With, as a bee.
Socialize, of course, you can talk to as many people as you like. No
Those are-
roles necessary here unless something is requested. But this is just your opportunity to role play, talk things out, understand your new campmates.
Yeah. Can I leave something before I head out?
Yes, of course. What to leave behind?
What we talked about.
Listen, I'm just trying to narrate here, man.
Fair
Yes,
enough.
that thing that you told me about, you can leave behind.
Great. I'll
If
leave
you
if
want to
want.
describe it, feel free, or you can leave it up to me later.
Maybe after the scene, I can describe.
Okay.
Great. Hey, as a bee, I wondered if you would want to go for a walk. Would love to get to know more of Iagapis.
Ozza
Sure.
gives like a side look at B.
V was immediately like, sure.
It says, "Lead the way. Where are we going?"
Was Dave and I had trouble getting to the glacier. Figured that B, I noticed that you're really good at navigating. Perhaps you can map out. There's like a an overlook that maybe can give us a better vantage point so that we can get better water in the future.
Yeah. Okay.
Great.
I mean, I'm okay. I wouldn't say I'm great per se, but I can show you how.
They're being humble. They're quite good at navigating.
Yeah. Humble's a interesting way of saying it. But yes, that sounds great.
How would you say it?
You're the best navigator here. So just curious why hide your intentions? As like Maddox heads to the point that he'd like to chat with them at.
It's better for people to underestimate you in this type of competition.
Mm.
And I don't know you well, so
Yeah, fair enough.
yeah. So what's your whole deal? How do you turn that on and off like that?
Which one?
All of it.
Like the charm.
No, I wouldn't. People usually have like that sparkle in their eye, and I don't see that when you are smiling or interacting with others.
Yeah, I've. Can I assume like we're at that kind of overlooking points, that cliff as we chat? Oh,
You're socialized.
great. Let's say like we make our way and we have this chat.
Yeah, B stands like a nice distance away from the ledge.
Maddox doesn't. He says, I've been in show business since I was a kid. I think I was 13 when I was in my first serialized TV show. So I learned very early on that you keep a lot of the things close to your chest.
Is Maddox like right up against the edge of the cliff?
No, close to the edge.
Close? I think Ozzo will come up next to Maddox and will actually sit down on the cliff edge and will like listen to Maddox's story. You know, in a way, we're both performers. I'm an athlete. I play soccer. I'm actually hoping to qualify for the Olympics at some point, and sports, it's like a performance too, in a way.
Totally. Yeah, the tenacity and the requirement to do what is necessary. It's kind of baked into you when you're young.
Right.
Most athletes, I would assume.
Maddox, I feel like we have more in common than perhaps is apparent at the surface.
Yeah. I think it's just nice. It's just nice to meet other people who have the will, you know? And Maddox takes out these little like wrappings. You'll notice that his scarf is kind of in tatters, and there's this like little bundle. There's a bit of birch wood that's in there. There's like a message on it, and he hands it to both of you. Says, I came to this area early because I'm prepping for a film called Under the Frozen Tree, and it was hard to survive here. I'm from the Philippines. I filmed in South Korea. I studied in Toronto. Like Toronto was the closest, but nothing like this, obviously. And throughout that whole time, I felt very alone. Success kind of isolates you, turns you into an island. And it's been really nice to meet everybody here. I really, really want to continue getting to know all of you. So, here, thank you. And
all of us or us too?
Oh, and Maddox says, as many as you can get. and he kind of like casually walks over to the cliff edge and jumps.
So I want to be crystal clear with your intent
Yeah.
here, Maddox.
I want him gone, so they have to vote for each other.
Okay. Maddox.
Grabbing
in-
Ozza. Like,
Maddox
did he
in
just
his
fucking jump?
in his own way has chosen to remove himself from the game.
As the two of you are kind of in shock, maybe at a certain moment you look down at what Maddox had left you, and it is looks like a little map with an X on it and a small message kind of written, like carved in and then filled in with charcoal, and it says, "Friend, the path to survival and victory is hard. And sometimes you need a little bit of help." The map points to a flower that, when mixed with food, becomes poison. And you open it, there's like a little sprig of that flower. And at the very bottom, it says, everyone has the same package. I hope you use your tools well.
And with that, we bid farewell to Maddox.
Oh, but before you do,
Yes.
before you do, the two of you like begin to like make your way back, or you start to turn around, and you feel like a really cold wind hit you in the back. Ozza, I'm going to make some assumptions about your character, and that like you can hear, you can feel what the wind is trying to communicate. You feel the cold, the shivering, the regrets. You have whispers, and like you're looking through mist of a large tree and a tattered sleeping bag, and what looks to be Maddox's shoes. And the two of you turn around.
Ozza, did the forest actually give us a gift, or did the forest just curse us? Are we cursed? Are we cursed?
No, I think we've been given a means for survival, but all of us have.
Yeah. B will make sure to get the knife back from Ozza.
And Ozza won't fight on that. We'll give it back. It was yours anyway.
It's a chill, you know.
And with that, we end our camp scenes. Let's bring Ross back on camera, shall we?
Is Maddox a fucking ghost? Has Maddox been a ghost the entire time? What's up? Like, did we see a body when we looked over that cliff?
Do we? I guess like everybody has been spilling secrets. That feels good. Yeah. No. Hello, everybody. Thank you for donating. Please continue to donate to Feeding America. All of this is fun, light shows and all that stuff. But please, the meals that you give and donate are the real winners here. So please continue. Yeah. So Maddox is a pasatsat. So in Filipino, like modern Filipino mythology, pasatsats are they were invented, identified during World War II Philippines was invaded by Japan, and there was a lot of bodies. The easiest way to deal with them was to kind of wrap them in bamboo mats and just kind of leave them in big piles. So they become kind of these zombies, these like cursed corpses. And that's what happened to Maddox. He froze under a tree and he
Mhm.
is lonely.
And now he's a double ghost.
Now I'm a hyper super ghost. Those two, no
I
Potteroo.
have so many questions.
Folks, thank you for sticking around here with us tonight. I do, of course, always like to point to those content warnings. Take care of yourself. There's been some heavy things here in these last
Mhm.
30 minutes. But if you are a sicko like me, who loves the kind of things that Ross brings to the table, which I am seeing the chat, it looks like a few of you might be that kind of
Oh,
sicko.
good. I'm glad.
Ross, where can people find more of you?
So usually I play a nice guy except Hellwhaler. I'm also, anyways. You can find me at Blades of Mayari, Mayari. I'm the GM there. We are a Filipino-Canadian led actual play podcast inspired by pre-colonial Filipino mythology, hence the Pasat. You can also find me at Pseudo Xena, hopefully doing more work there to highlight Asian-made games and products and culture, as well as Asian creators. But also with Nate, which is also funny, you can find me at Roll-D5. Final episode of the Safety Mode Disabled is next week, so hope to see you there.
It's a great stream. You also be catching that out with our pals at Roll D5. We
Yeah.
love that show quite a bit.
Yeah.
And with that, you now become a ghost, my friend.
Hell yeah.
3d6s added to your arsenal. We've officially doubled the ghost count in the Castaway canon in one day. And we are scheduled here for a quick break. But before we do, we need to roll the Wheel of Pain because we have crossed $1,300 to
Hell
Feeding
yeah.
America.
Thank you.
There are a few players who will be, of course, exempt from this rule because they're already feeling the ultimate pain.
Good. I was like, good.
And yet, the Tundra has a sense of humor. Aza, you are down to a D10. Whatever that means for your belief structure. So, Maddox, you will, of course, have 3d6s. We will see you in the finale for the final vote. You'll have a say in who wins this game still. Before we go to break, Chet Cheddar will arrive in camp with the 4 of you and one in a tent. And he's going to sit on a stump and say, I have some news about the remainder of the game here today. Can everyone please gather round? And on that note, we're going to take a 10-minute break. Folks, we are still raising funds for Feeding America. We have 2 ghosts. We have 2 murderers. We have a lot of things going on here. So please feel free to donate. We will be back at 5 minutes to the hour. Enjoy yourself. Take a bio break. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you soon. Wave to the camera, you devilish foxes. Welcome back to Castaway, the Tundra. A lot of things have happened in the last 2 hours. Let's briefly recap, shall we? There was an auction. Some people got some cool things from that auction. There was a murder, and then there was another death that happened. Dave and Maddox no longer in our game, no longer on this mortal coil, leaving only the remaining 5 members of this team, one of whom, of course, is exempt from harm this week. When we were going to break, Chet Cheddar himself arrived at camp, sat down on one of the logs there with you, and asked you all to join him, and said, I need to share some game information with you all. You may note that there is an absence in your camp. Dave has been killed, and Maddox has died.
Oh, fuck.
I am not at liberty to discuss the details of these passings, but I do need to give you that information so you know what's going on. Since there have been 2, we'll call them eliminations this week, we will not be holding a voting ceremony tonight. Amberlyn, you seem unbothered, even a little excited about
Oh
the
no, I'm
prospect of
bothered.
no
That
vote.
that was a Jenna reaction. That was
Oh,
not an
here I
Amberlyn
am just
reaction.
playing host and in character, and I assume everyone is doing the same thing. But I will take this moment to check in with all of you, because the game continues even when our competitors do not. Azza, when you are faced with the lack of competition in this fashion, does this change how you're going to approach the game going forward?
My strategy has always been the same. I hear the wilderness, and the wilderness hears us. And what happened today, well, Maddox was unexpected. He took us to the cliff and then he jumped. And he left for everyone tools for survival. And I assume that these are gifts from the wilderness as well for each and every one of us.
B, it sounds like you bore witness to Maddox's final moments. How are you feeling in light of that decision that was made?
Oh god, yeah. That was kind of fucking crazy watching someone jump off of a cliff. That's not something I was expecting today at all. So I don't know. I don't know. They kind of like look around at who's remaining. It sucks to have to think that I have to now, I don't know, maneuver around people I surprisingly really connected with while here. I didn't expect to at all. I truly was just here to survive and let that be it. But you guys are pretty great.
You hear it a lot on this show that you come in here with the mindset to just survive, to win, to not make friends, and yet sometimes that is the side effect of a game of this nature. Dennis, you had just met and become more acquainted with the members of the other team, and now 2/3 of them are suddenly gone. Are you feeling that you may have some sort of alliance advantage here now, or is there cause for concern?
One would hope I would have an alliance advantage with Iagapis, but as the competition kind of goes on, I mean, I care about these people. I've grown with these people in the last 3 weeks, and now I think we're each going to be faced with making some tough decisions later down the road.
It's an interesting point when the game is flipped on its head like this. Amberlyn, one way or the other, Iagapis clearly has the numbers advantage, but for how long? What happens when it's just you and the people you've bonded with?
That's going to be tough. I'm I was gonna try. I mean, I guess I can't really make friends with the other team members now, but we'll see. It should be fine.
We'll see. Indeed. Well, far be it for me to hold you
You
up.
guys
I wanted
okay? You guys, you just witnessed a death.
I don't think I've really fully processed it, to be honest.
Okay, I'll check back in 5 minutes.
That's how long it takes to process these things, I've realized. Well, I will not keep you. There is, of course, a harsh tundra night to sleep through, and then a challenge nice and early in the morning. The game continues, my friends. I will see you tomorrow. If I may, as your host, this is the first time we've seen this much death in one day, and the first time that we know that one player was murdered, killed by your fellow competitors. So I will leave that thought with you as I leave you here today. There'll be a challenge tomorrow. Go ahead and honor your fallen comrades however you deem fit, and we'll see what happens at the next challenge. And Chet leaves camp. So before we call it a night and we do our little survival checklist, roll for weather, all that fun stuff, it's just you four. Just Team Iagopis as they stood since week 1 when Lori departed. What do you all talk about now that you only have the audience of each other?
Ozza turns to Dennis and Amberlynn and says, "We did it. We did what we planned."
Do you guys think that whatever happens on the show, when we get home, are we gonna, like, go to jail?
No, I think that was in our contracts. I think we have
Okay,
immunity
okay,
for all of
Yeah,
our
they have the
actions.
papers.
Okay. All right.
So Dave was an android.
What?
It was
Yeah.
a what?
Mm-hmm. It was
A
wild,
robot. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
That explains
right?
more,
But
but
he
not
was so
enough.
dexterous in mittens.
He was very
How?
dexterous.
I just want you all to know that even though it's just us, we don't have to turn on each other. There are ways that we can ensure that what happens moving forward is fair and that it's not us that decides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to lie to each other or be underhanded.
Wait, you guys are lying to each other?
No,
I've been honest this whole time.
I'm
Okay.
just preemptively anticipating when it's, just the four of us. Eventually, maybe, I don't know when Deasia joins what will happen, but just preemptively, I'm just saying we don't.
Ooh, I don't know how she's gonna handle that.
Oh,
It'll be-
yeah.
Should be fine.
I mean, hey, they're gone now, so what can we do?
Dennis, you seem a little stressed.
Dennis kind of leans in really, really deep into the rest of the group. Please don't stab me. I don't think I can. I don't think I have what it takes to survive.
I also
something
would like to
that.
not be stabbed.
I mean,
I don't think any of us want
whatever
to be
happens to the
stabbed.
rest of this competition, can we please just make it nice and fair?
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. Nice
Okay.
and fair.
Okay.
It was really messy.
Ugh.
It was really messy. It was too messy.
I have an idea for how we can make it fair, but I think now is not the time, and we can reconvene later when it becomes relevant.
Okay. That sounds like a plan.
And so the co-conspirators agree to co-conspirate a different day. That's probably the verb, right? Conspirate?
Yeah.
Close.
Check it out. Papers are in order.
Papers are in order. That's the important thing. No one can get sued on the production team. Anyway, that brings us to the
But what about
end.
the
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's fine. So we'll bring that to the end of the camp scene here, gang. A brief recap of your day's activities. Thanks to the auction, Azza has eaten and B has eaten. B and Amberlyn were able to secure water for themselves. Not so much the case for Dennis and Azza. And the fire was not maintained, but Dennis has a heat lamp.
So I will now inquire about
Sure.
the offering to the wilderness that was
I
given.
was
And
just gonna get to that here. Go ahead and roll your current die for me, no modifiers. Oh, no, except for your wilderness one. Do that one.
wow, the dice hate me. I rolled a 1 on the die, and so that's a 3.
Okay. Well, a sacrifice was made, of course, so there should be something that is repaid in that regard. So, what you will receive as you're heading back into the shelter for the night is you, Azza, will notice that there is a small bundle of what you know to be edible plants wrapped neatly at the foot of the doorway. Doesn't look like it was wrapped by human hands. It looks like it's using various materials and twines to present that there. But it looks like there is enough there to give everyone at your camp one to eat.
And I will make sure that every single person receives enough of the edible plants and does not go hungry this week.
Not only will they not go hungry, if you have a condition, you may heal one. It's a little bit more substantial a sacrifice than a deer, after all. So that'll put us at Amberlyn with a D12. Azza, you're back to a D12. D, you're at a D10. That'll even heal Deasia. Deasia's up to a D10. And Dennis will stay at a D12. So the hunger condition dodged for everybody as well because you have eaten. Now, on that note, taking a dehydrated condition, that's still going to be Dennis, and that's still going to be Azza. So I hope you enjoyed that D12 because you're back to a D10. Same for you, Dennis. And Dennis has the heat lamp, so we're good there. I'll roll on the weather table now. Won't that be fun? A 2. Lucky you. So with a 2 on the weather table, the Tundra chooses to spare you tonight. It is cold as it always is, but the winds are mild, the snow briefly stops falling, and nothing new invades your camp. That will bring us to the morning and your next challenge. You are going to be coming up to a challenge site. Deasia will be excused from this particular challenge, but you see a large towering pole, 4 of which to be exact, and there is footholds on these towering poles, and you see Chet Cheddar standing at the base of them. He looks so tiny in comparison, and he says, "Welcome everyone to your next challenge, a good old-fashioned log hold, kind of like the old loggers and lumberjacks that used to tour through the tundra finding wood and supplies for their families. This is very simple. You're going to hold on to the top of this thing, and every couple of minutes or so, we're going to lower the foothold so you will have less of a grip to hang on to. We're going to ask you to hold on for as long as you can, and if you fail holding on, you're going to fall down, and it's going to hurt. The last person standing, or rather last person clinging on to one of these bad boys, will win individual immunity and will be unable to be voted for at tonight's voting ceremony. And as you can see, it's just the 4 of you here today. And it's going to turn into a 4 relatively quickly here. Dennis, when you're looking at a challenge like this, knowing the competition is basically half over, what's going through your mind right now?
I'm not very much of an athletic guy myself, but can't say I can't try my best. I was not very good at gymnastics in high school, so we're gonna certainly give this a shot.
Well, you'd be surprised. Sometimes folks who aren't very athletic find a way to hang on to these ones. B, you're the kind of person who's had a lot of tenacity in this competition. Another grueling physical challenge presented here before you. How do you dig deep in these challenges? What's your strategy to win?
Making sure I don't die in a cold, frozen grave.
I guess that is something prevalent on our minds right now. Azza, when you think about the potential for death on this thing, or even just the potential to get hurt, and knowing that the Tundra has claimed 2 people already, do you feel fear, or does the adrenaline start kicking in?
I think that it's like that moment before you step onto the turf for the first time during a match. There is a sense of anticipation. There is an anxiety, of course, about how everything will go, but at the end of the day, it's just you and your body, and you have to trust it to do what it was meant to do, to survive.
Does that ring true to you, Amberlyn? Do you trust your body?
Sometimes, usually. I mean, I have basic training, so like hanging shouldn't be too hard.
I guess we'll find out how hard it is. So this is a real simple one here, castaways. You're going to be placed at the top of this thing. It's the easiest one to hold on to. I don't need to tell you, though, but just so I will, if you fail any roll, you'll, of course, take a condition. But the earlier you fail, the more conditions you take. So it would behoove you to last as long as possible on this bad boy. Any questions? Yes.
Yes, actually. Mr. Queso, as Amanda Indiana would say. Are we able to back out of this challenge at any point?
Yes. If at any point you fear that you're going to be in too dire straits, you, of course, can quit at any time and give up the chance to win immunity.
In that case, Senor Cheddar, I would like to step down from this challenge and give the opportunity for immunity to the rest of my fellow Iagopis. I will not be participating today.
Fair enough, Azza. Azza has given up her chance to win individual immunity. This will just be between Amberlyn, Dennis, and B.
Are you sure, Asa?
I'm sure. I trust my fellow Iagopis, and I want one of you to have immunity.
Alrighty then. That's a first. A lot of firsts today. First blood, first self-removal by way of death, first backing out of a challenge. Fun! So let's go ahead and start the challenge here. The very first rung is a physical roll. The DV is 11. You have to clear 11 to hang on here. So on your marks, get set, roll. I am looking for physical rolls. 11 is the one to clear on the highest rung.
11 on the dot.
That'll work. That'll work.
I got a 10, so I'm going to use my +1.
Everyone hangs on the first rung. See, no problem. You only barely made it, but it's not a problem, I'm sure. Sorry, I'm getting a... Oh, I see. Now, B, I have, unfortunately, some bad news for you. Your roll has been changed to a 9. an otherworldly force has rolled against you and has caused your moment of triumph where you hung on to that top rung to instead be met with falling off of it, which is not great news for you. You will, of course, lose your D20 as a result.
I
And-
don't, because I have that advantage that will block my next condition, right?
You will
Does
block
that
your
work in this
next
way?
condition. You will block your next condition, yes. You will
Okay.
not, however, block the next two.
Yeah. Okay.
Falling from the top rung is a 3 condition penalty. You are down to a D6 now.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Gets harder the longer the competition goes on. But it gets easier for Dennis and Amberlynn. Well, easier in a bizarre sort of way. Cheddar tells you to move down 1 rung as you watch B land flat on their back on the snow, taking massive damage to themselves, but with you two still in the running for immunity.
Are you okay?
No. Nope.
Oh, that's not
I
good.
definitely-
Okay.
Did B fall down? Like entirely?
B is off the pole. They are out of the
Laid
challenge.
out on the snow.
I think Ozza like comes over and like tries to help B up.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I'm totally fucking winded.
Yeah, man. You ever belly flop into a pool? It's like that, but backwards in snow.
Yeah.
So,
Owie.
Dennis and Amberlynn, you are now rolling against each other for immunity. The DV is 12 on the next lowest rung.
Still physical, right?
Still physical.
You got this, Foxes.
And a shout out to our raiders from Forgotten Adventures. Excited to have you. Thanks for stopping in, Maz. Always good to see you. We're, of course, raising money for Feeding America. We have 4 competitors on screen, 5 in total. If you want to help any of them, one of them just almost broke their damn back. And every dollar helps feed 10 families. So you can feed a whole bunch of families just by donating to our castaways. Dennis, what do we get?
Dennis rolled an 11.
Oof. And
So did
Amberlynn.
Amberlynn.
Double oof. Okay. We have a tie, which means we are now seeing who falls off of their thing first, NASCAR style, a photo finish. Season 1 fans
this
may be
contested?
familiar with this. This is, in fact, a contested roll.
Okay.
The highest wins immunity, but you will both still take conditions.
Is it just flat?
Just flat.
Cool.
Another 11.
But another 11.
Oh, we add the physical to that?
No.
Oh. Oh, fuck. I rolled a 9. I forgot Amberlynn was back up to a D12. That's
That
my
is
bad.
correct. But Amberlynn is now down to a D8, and Dennis, you are down to a D6, a 2 condition penalty from the second rung. But after reviewing the footage of who slipped first, we confirmed that it was, in fact, Dennis, which means Amberlynn wins individual immunity. But our shortest
Yay.
challenge ever after our longest challenge ever last week. And a lot of damage dealt here in this challenge. Amberlynn, come on down here. Amberlynn, you are given a necklace made of various bones and branches and twigs and teeth that we can find out in the tundra. It's placed around your neck. Cheddar places a hand on your shoulder and says, Amberlynn, with this necklace, no one will be able to vote for you at tonight's voting ceremony. You are guaranteed to stay in this game, at least by way of voting. How are you feeling right now? The first individual immunity win of the season.
Chet, I'm gonna be real with you. I am pretty fucking scared because that's 2 immunity challenges I just won back to back, and that's probably painting a big old shiny target on me.
Well, if nothing else, they can't get rid of you with paper.
Not this week.
Not this week. As for the rest of you, I have nothing for you. There's going to be a vote in your very immediate future. One of you will be going home, and we're not going to know who that person is until next week. We are going to end our episode here tonight so that we can give Taylor an opportunity to play, and so we can give you a week to strategize your next camp adventures. Everyone, a round of applause for our fantastic cast here tonight. Lovely to have all of you. Spunky and Taylor will be back next week, and they've got some explaining to do. And a few other notes for here tonight. So far this week, we raised $1,310 for Feeding America. I mentioned it earlier, but every dollar feeds 10 families. So you do the math there, folks. That's 13,000 meals that we're providing to folks in need all across the country. Sorely needed right now because of the government. And that's what I can say on Twitch about it. So, but we have a few other cool things going on because there was murders tonight. The creator of Castaway Afterthought Committee has added 20 community copies of the game to their itch page. So if you thought tonight was fun, boy, let me tell you, it is. You can go grab a copy for free right now and play it with your friends. You can do real surviving and not just this goofy survivor thing we do over here. But the thing you're really here for, if it's not the altruism of donating to charity or the thrill of giving money to your favorite player, we have prizes to give out. I've got 2 chainmail dice bags and a whole heap of stickers to send you. So why don't we go ahead and go and do our raffle, shall we? Let's figure out who our raffle winners are here tonight. I'll let the shadowy producers whisper in my ear as that comes through. The first one, they are currently working on it. I just want to once again say that we've had a lot of fun here today. We've had a lot of dark topics here today. Castaway kind of goes there. So please take care of yourselves here tonight in lieu of everything that has happened. And thank you for continuing to stick around with us for those of you who did that. Okay, our winners of the chainmail dice bags are Kenny and Tori. Thank you for donating. Wonderful to have you in chat. Some Castaway alumni and folks who left this game without being murked. As for the rest of us here, thanks for playing with us for 2.5 GD hours. We will see you next week, same time, 7 p.m. Pacific. There's going to be a camp scene. There's going to be a vote. There's going to be a Final Four. Maybe more. We'll see what happens. Everyone wave to the camera. We will see you next week.